Hello, everyone. This is the Crimson Cure, welcoming you to the Crimson Tower, a place where we keep a feminine foot on the neck of the gynocracy, feminism, and black male misandry. So go ahead, pull up a chair, stay a while, and listen.
Okay, we're downloading A-Game's formula.
3, 2, 1.
Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I am your host, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So, what are we talking about today? Are you a grown girl? This comes off of the back of a conversation that I had and just some thinking that I was doing. You know, you go through your social media. There are people that you know, people that you don't know in your online life, your offline life. And one thing that I came to realize is that a lot of Black women invest a lot of energy in trying to make themselves appear to be living a life that they do not live. But not only that, a lot of energy is invested in covering up the faults, the flaws, things that she could actually see to or rectify or correct within herself. But she spent a lot of energy covering it up. And the energy that she spent covering it up could actually go towards fixing it so that you don't have to lie about it. So that you don't have to front to your friends, front to the world online, front to everyone else that you've got things so together and you got your life so in order, when the reality is you don't have anything in any order. The reality is you messed up. So I got a question to put on the table. Can you be a grown woman when you are afraid to face the truth about yourself? Because see, everybody's grown until it's time to do some grown-up stuff. Everybody's an adult. Everybody can say what they want to say, do what they want to do, and who gonna check me, boo? Who gonna do this? Who gonna do that? Until it's time to look at yourself in the mirror and see what's really going on with you and see how you can fix it. Because see, there are people that I know that are running around acting like they better than people. And these people have not done the simple things in life. These people have not they never graduated out of high school. Some people they don't have not only driver's license, some of them don't have IDs, proper state IDs. You got grown women running around here, grown, that don't know how to write resumes for themselves, don't know how to present themselves in situations where you can't curse, you can't show up at any old time, you can't do whatever you want to do and not have repercussions, not have consequences behind it. Because see, what I'm seeing is a lot of grown little girls. What I'm noticing is that a bunch of y'all will get on social media, a bunch of y'all will be all in y'all regular life talking cash mess to everybody. But when we turn the light on to you, when we start examining you, a lot of y'all cannot read. A lot of you cannot read. And that's just the God's honest truth. It's a lot of y'all that are running around here having babies, trying to tell men what they should and should not do. You a bad bee. You ain't going to take this and you ain't going to take that. And you cannot get through a Dr. Seuss book without a mistake. You dropped out of grammar school and you never went back. Yet you can sit somewhere and talk about knowing your worth. Yet you can sit somewhere and try to tell somebody how they disrespecting you and how you not going to take this and how you not going to take that. You will sit somewhere and argue somebody down when they are telling you about you. You resist any and all course correction. You resist any. I don't care where it came from. When Monique said that about the bonnets and y'all went crazy, that really said a lot. And people would like to put that in, corner that and box that in with just the bonnets, like she was only talking about bonnets. But no, she wasn't. She was talking about the mentality that a lot of y'all have. You got a mentality of just brokenness and nothingness and shiftlessness and worthlessness about yourself. You're not going to do better. You don't want nobody to tell you to do better. Y'all don't know how to present yourselves to the world. You just stuck in this ghetto, hood, dregs of society type of mentality. Then you will get on social media and try to cap. You want to present picture after picture of how cute you are. And then you went to the club and then you did. But when you go home, your dirty dishes is to the ceiling and they've been sitting in there for a week. You want to say you a queen, but I want to know what you are the queen of. You got all types of drug addictions. You got all type of alcoholic addictions. You mean, you're bitter. You abusive to everybody around you. You curse folk out. You say anything, you do anything. Somebody tell you to get something, you got to show up at a particular time or else you can't get it. You figure you can show up 30 minutes late and they're supposed to give it to you anyway. And the world don't even work like that. How do you become 20, 30, 40 years old and don't know how the world works? How do you not understand things like consequences to your actions? How do you not know how to conduct yourself in public in a reasonable manner? You go to work, you get your check, you feel like you can take the next 2-3 days off and then want to be surprised when you come back into work and they tell you you ain't got no job. What you mean? Because you ain't got no job. Because you can't be taking 3-4 day hiatuses off of work. You can't be a no-call, no-show. And you are a no-call, no-show in your life. That's what's going on with you. You have not sat to rectify the simple things. Listen, let me tell you something. If you are in your house by yourself, embarrassed about some things that you know about yourself that you wouldn't dare tell other people, the next question becomes, what are you going to do about that? If you know that you never graduated from grammar school, or you never graduated from high school, and you grown as a don't know what, and when the subject of education come up, you get touchy. The question is, what are you going to do about that? That's the question. And you will be the same chicks that say you don't need nobody. You don't need no man to do nothing. You need somebody to tell you something. Because there ain't no way in the world you should be grown and don't know how to write, read, do arithmetic, talk to people, learn how to show up on time. Let's talk about time. I told you that chaotic women don't value time. I'm going to tell you something about a person that's always late everywhere that they go. Everywhere that they go, they late. That person has an issue with the valuing of time. It just don't mean nothing to them. If you show up for work 5 and 10 minutes and 15 minutes late every day, that's a problem. And here's another thing in broke mentality that a lot of y'all are still grown little girls about. You always think that if you have an excuse, somebody's supposed to let you do it anyway, let you pass anyway. How many of y'all have known you finna mess something up and think of the excuse before you mess it up? Because you know you about to shoot yourself in the foot about something. Y'all want folks to care more about you than you care about yourself. That's why you run around here and complain about men don't protect us and black men don't do this and black men don't do that. They're not doing what you won't do for yourself. Stuff that you could do, that you should be doing for yourself. Knock it off. You don't take care of your bodies. You don't take care of your mind. You don't take care of your health. You don't take care of your house. You don't take care of your kids. And then you want somebody to swoop in like a knight in shining armor and just save you. While you talk crap to the one that's saving you. While you want to dictate how you get saved and how they solve the problems, when you created these problems, and these are problems that could easily be solved, and you won't do it. Instead of looking at yourself when Monique said, kill it with the bonnets and the house shoes and the pajamas outside and all of that kind of stuff, instead of looking and saying, you know what? She right. I have to be able to present myself better than this to the outside world. Y'all jumped down her throat and was like, we should be able to do what we want to do. It ain't nothing but a bunch of chaos, stupidity, and foolishness. That's all that is. That's all that amounts to. And y'all are always trying to hide behind some type of social justice talking point. Well, we need to be free. Why black women can't do? Black women need to figure out how to be women. That's what you need to do. You need to figure out how to be a woman. You need to figure out how to look in the mirror and be honest with what you see. And stop trying to hide behind. Y'all do a lot of accountability dodgeball. Shout out to my brother Ronan. You got a mirror for everybody else, but you ain't got one for you. You got something to tell everybody else about what they need to be doing and how they need to be treating you. And you treat yourself like garbage. Talking about you know your worth. No, you don't. You don't even know the meaning of the word worth and value. I suggest you look it up. talking about what you want some man to come do for you and what kind of bag you need to get. You need to get some reading tutorials. As you do busted challenges and all these little stupid challenges on TikTok, on YouTube, on Facebook, and all this other foolishness, why don't you do the Can I Read challenge? Can I count challenge? If he gave you a bag, you wouldn't know how much was in it because you can't count past 10. That's your problem now. You don't know your phone for yourself, but you got all this information that you can pass on to somebody else. Knock it off. It's a shame that you have never taken the opportunity to better yourself in any way, shape, or form. You would rather be miserable and just act like you ain't miserable rather than take that energy that you capping on Facebook with and capping on Instagram with and actually utilize that energy to make yourself better. So I'll pose the question again. Can you be a grown woman when you are afraid to face the truth about yourself? If you can sit in the house and when the lights shine off and when you turn this off and when you log off of here and you log off of there, can you be happy with who you are? And if the answer is no, then you got work to do and you need to hush your mouth about what everybody else is doing. So here are some things that you need to do. And you know what I'm going to say. You're going to have to reevaluate yourself utilizing the 10 life value system. Because right now, sister girl, you don't have a system. Let's just be honest. You don't have a system. You don't have anything that you live by that dictates any type of level of goodness or greatness or excellence about yourself. You don't even really know. I'm not even going to go back over it. You need the 10 life values in your life stat. Because whatever you living by ain't working for you, sis. It's just not working for you. It's working against you is what it's doing. I'm going to tell you how you can get started. For those of you that don't want to be grown little girls and you just want to be grown women now, you ready to step into being a grown woman now? Here's what you do. Sit down one of these mornings. Just sit down. I know it's hard for you to stop ripping and running the streets like a crackhead, but you need to sit down. And you need to take time to evaluate the issues that you have, whether other people know about them issues or not, the ones that you know you have. And I need you to meditate on why those are issues for you. But when you get done with that, write them down. And next to each of them, write the first thing you're going to do to address it. Now, some of y'all are going to try to get away with, I'm going to pray on it after you pray on it. I want to know what's the first tangible, practical step you're going to do to address that issue. If you don't read well and you know you don't, what are you going to do? Because praying on it ain't going to let you read good. If you know you don't count well, what are you going to do to rectify that situation? Whatever your failures in life, you got to stop being afraid of them. Stop being scared of them and do something about it. You'll never stop being a little girl as long as you're afraid of your own shadow. Time to get up. Time to stand up. Time to be grown for real. And not just tell somebody you grown when you don't want them telling you what's what. So with that being said, sound off in the comment section. I'm going to ask the question again. Can you be a grown woman when you are afraid to face the truth about yourself? So once again, sound off in the comment section. I would love to hear everybody's thoughts on this. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.
Hey guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.